Investigators from the Transportation Safety Board were at the scene almost immediately. They say collisions at busy rail crossings are common. In fact, level crossings like this one have been on the Safety Board's watch list for some time. So could this tragedy have been avoided? Jacques Bourbeau is looking into that for us. Jacques?
Donna, investigators are warning this is not going to be easy. It could take several months to determine the cause of this accident. As soon as they arrived on the scene, investigators began working to answer one question. How did this horrific crash happen? And so far, there are many more questions than answers. Why did the bus driver, according to witnesses, not stop before hitting the train? Were there mechanical issues with the bus? Did the warning signals fail? And how fast was the train going in a zone where the speed limit is just 10 miles per hour?
We will be assessing the crossing, its design, and the sight lines. We'll be checking the warning systems and the gates at the crossing to ensure they were functioning correctly.
This level rail crossing has been on the city's radar as a potential safety hazard for at least a decade. In 2002, then Ottawa Mayor Bob Chiarelli called it a very severe public safety issue. There were plans to build an underpass, but they were abandoned because it was too expensive. Instead, other safety improvements were made.
My understanding is that a lot of improvements were made. There were dedicated bus lanes that were built, the intersection was changed, the road was widened.
The transportation expert says there are lots of warning signals at the crossing, and bus drivers are well aware of the dangers.
Nearly 30 trains a day going across that crossing, so it's not like some country roads where, you only get a train once a week and drivers are not aware of it. This is a very frequently used crossing.
Today's accident is not an isolated incident. In the past 10 years, there have been 257 accidents across Canada involving passenger trains and vehicles at level crossings. 71 of those accidents taking place in the Quebec City-Windsor corridor. And in the last 3 years, CN Rail has upgraded the warning systems at 55 level crossings.
Specifically, crossings involving via trains at crossings in the corridor is a watch list concern of ours.
The issue of passenger trains colliding with vehicles was placed on the TSB's watch list in 2010. But since then, the accident rate has not significantly declined. Donna?
Jacques, thanks. This crash has touched a nerve across the country. Prime Minister Harper called it a tragic morning in the nation's capital. He extended his thoughts and prayers to all those affected by this tragedy. And Ontario's Premier Kathleen Wynne spoke about it in the provincial legislature.
The province will be in constant contact to assist the City of Ottawa or the federal government. I know there have already been fatalities confirmed, Mr. Speaker, so I would ask that we have a moment of silence for those people.